Hello, this is Stephanie from Dreamer Apothecary, and today we are going to learn all about crystal grids. What are they? How do they work? And how do you activate them? So let's hop right to it. I've got a few different tools here. One of them is a tower or a generator. We use generators a lot for crystal grids because they help to generate energy, right? So any crystal that is flat, polished on the bottom, and has a point at the top is going to draw up energy, and it's going to come out like a fountain. Some other different crystals that you can use for the center of your grid are spheres, pyramids. Spheres generate energy in all directions, so they're a really great option as well. Crystal grids are a great tool to use to set an intention and really generate a lot of energy build up for that intention. So the crystal grid that we're going to be setting up today is for healing. So the crystals that I chose was a preonite and epidote tower. Preonite and epidote is known to heal the healer. The tower is going to go in the center of our grid. So I set all of this up so that I'm facing north. When you're setting up your grid, you're going to want to make sure that your grid is facing north, or at least that you're setting it up starting in the north. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. The other crystals, and you can use tumbles, you could do hearts if you want to make a nice pretty grid. You could make your grids as elaborate or as simple as you want, adding some herbs and flowers that correspond with your intention. There's a lot that you could do with them. So I chose some bloodstone tumbles. Bloodstone is extremely healing. And I also chose some golden healer. So that draws in the rays of the sun and again is very healing. I also chose some raw shungite, nice dirty raw shungite. Shungite is very, very purifying. It helps to deflect EMF. It helps to purify your drinking water. It's very healing, very grounding. And then I also have some quartz points. So you're going to want to put one quartz point in each of the cardinal directions. And again, we're going to go over all of that step by step. The last tool that you're going to need for working with a crystal grid is a double terminated wand. Now this is a naturally double terminated smoky quartz and hydro. This is my favorite thing to use when I'm activating grids for myself. You can also use carved double terminated wands. So this was carved. This wasn't naturally pulled out of the earth this way. And size doesn't matter. You can use very little wands. You could use a huge double terminated wand. It's really a matter of personal preference. Quartz is a great one to use because it is an amplifier of energy. So it's going to really help us to amplify the energy that we're putting into this grid. So let's get to actually setting up our grid. You are going to want to start in the north. So I'm going to start with my golden healer tumbles. And I'm going to place one to the north, one to the east, the south, and the west. Then I'm going to take my bloodstone tumbles and do the same thing. North, east, south, west. We're working in a clockwise position here. Then I'm going to take my quartz points, again in the cardinal directions, working clockwise, north, east, south, and west. And I'm going to put the shungite in between. So we're going to do northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. So now our grid is set up and we can get to the fun part, which is activating it. So you're going to take your double terminated wand and you're going to want to think about your intention. Really try to visualize it. Visualize exactly what you are intending. And while you do that, you're going to take your double terminated wand and you're going to put one point right up to your third eye. And you're going to really try to visualize that. We're looking for healing, physical healing, emotional healing. We're going to visualize ourselves becoming extremely healthy and free from pain and free from disease. Really try to program that intention into your wand. Then you're going to take your double terminated wand and put it to the tip of your tower. And at this point, if you want, you can continue to just hold that visualization of your intention. You can speak out loud your intention, but you're going to go now from your tower to your first tumble, back to your tower, to your second tumble, back to your tower, to your quartz point. And we're going to continue working in a clockwise direction. So then we're going to go from the tower to the shungite, from the tower to the east, then to the south, to the west, and you can stop here if you would like. I like to go around 3 times, or as many times as I feel called, to build up that energy. Every time that you're touching each crystal and you're going around, you're building up that energy more and more. So I'm going to go ahead and go around 3 times. And we are intending for our bodies to be healthy, for our mind to be healthy, for our emotional bodies to be healthy. We are trying to heal ourselves in order for us to be able to heal others. And now you're done and your grid is activated. Sometimes I like to leave my double terminated wand right here with my grid. I feel like it really helps to build up that energy. You can really feel it pulsing from the grid. Now, I like to make sure I set up my grids in a place where they're not going to get knocked over. I do have children. I have animals, cats and dogs, so sometimes finding a safe place could be a little bit challenging. But you do want to make sure it's not going to be somewhere where it's going to be getting knocked and bumped, but also somewhere where you're going to be seeing it a lot and being reminded of your intention. Come and revisit this energy for sure. So I hope you enjoyed our video about crystal grids. If you like this video and you want to see more how-tos and learn more about crystals, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. And I wish you all many blessings. Have fun setting up your grids.